Hi there. Thanks for returning to my channel, Hearts Wide Open, where we tune in, listen to spirit, and keep our hearts wide open. Just felt called to smudge a little. Use some sage. Sage, I like to think, clears out any unwanted energies, impure thought forms. Sparty, no baby. And Palo Santo. I love the smell. Helps bring in spirit with the fire. Hi, baby. Do you want to do a Sparty-Party pick? Okay, Sparty's here. Yeah? Want to do a pick? All right. How about we do you want to do a Sacred Rebel pick or a Lemurian deck? Which one? This one? Okay. Hold on now. Let me shuffle real quick. He's excited. He knows he's getting a treat. Okay, Spartacus. We need you to tune in. I know how smart you are and intuitive. What was that? Hold on. Okay, so this is the Sacred Rebel deck. And I've used this before. I love, 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 love this deck. Okay, Sparty, let me get a couple cards and then you can pick for us, okay? I love you. I love you. He's a good boy. Yeah, I know, you're excited. Hold on. Spirit, I like to tune in. Take a breath, Sparty. There you go. Good boy. Okay, hold on. Just give me a second. Let me get a second card and I'll let you pick. I didn't know he was going to do the pick right now. So. Okay, I need a choice of two energies, two hidden messages of what we need to know. And you want one of your wonder nuggets? Okay, come and pick your card, sweetheart. Can you see them? Okay. Okay. That one or this? Which one? Smell them both. All right, you definitely want that one. All right. Here we go. Going beyond normal. What's normal? Anyways, really, what is normal? Each one of us is so unique. I know we do like to... You got this kind of slobbery, dude. Okay. I love you. It's a good boy. All right. Say goodbye right there in the camera. And then you're going to get down. All right. Good boy. Okay. Okay. Going beyond normal is the number 14, which reduces to a 5. 5 usually means a lot of transformation. And I can't help but think with this card and the light bulb on, we're not going to return to normal. You know, for the last 5 years, what has really been normal? There's been so much transformation for us. She's almost got the eye roll. But what she's doing is looking up to that golden light bulb. Now, a lot of people, and I could feel the shift, feel like we're moving into a golden age. Boy, you did get slobber on that. And these are buttons. So there's a lot in this card. These are buttons everywhere, which is making her halo. Now, her third eye even has a clock. It's like the gears of the clock are moving, and she's seeing more and more and more. Going beyond normal is our transformation that is occurring in this day and age with the cycle that we're in. Even this part of the halo looks like gears. So there's a lot of contemplating, a lot of processing. And she has something coming, a chain coming out of her mouth. I feel like there's a key on that. I just saw a grandfather clock with the pendulum. Don't you have to take a key and wind those? Wise old grandfather. I also learned there's a grandmother clock, which is a little smaller. I never realized that. Okay, and she's got the clock on her third eye. And all these buttons. All these buttons remind me of taking our coat off, you know, changing our clothes every day, day in, day out. I thought they were coins at first. Button, button, who's got the button? Yeah. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do some tarot with it. Okay, so Spirit, can we have more on what we're learning with this card on there's no returning to normal, you know, the transformation that's occurring, and what does the collective, is there any advice that the collective needs at this time? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune came out. It's an opportunity. It's the cycle of life. There's confirmation. You know, there's not really going back. There is staying in the present. But this is as part of a cycle. And chance, fate. I like these cards because they have a question on there. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, or a statement. So, yeah, we're in some tumultuous times, right, Sparty? Okay, what else do we need to know about this time and this specific time, November, that we're in? And what can we do to prepare? Let's get a question on what can we do to prepare for the changes? Well, the Three of Swords, prepare for heartbreak. Loneliness removal. A lot of people are having heartbreak in this transformation. And what we've gone through for quite a while, actually, I feel. Okay, several cards came out. The next is the Eight of Swords. And you can see she's feeling a little trapped. It's kind of scary. There's all those swords around her. She doesn't know what's going on. She's blindfolded. Her hands are tied. She's paralyzed by fear. So when I asked on this, how do we prepare? What I'm getting is, you know, I like the expression, prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. And when you're prepared, you won't have quite the shock if you are prepared. And when you're prepared, you're not powerless either, because you're not in as much fear. So the Magician also came out. And the Magician creates with magic, right? So all this fear, we can look at it this way and we could stay fearful, but if we're in that state, in that frequency, we're not going to be able to become the magician as easily and magnetize to us what we need, what we desire. Manifestation will. So remember, with all this going on, be still, return to your heart, take some breaths, and remember that we hold the power to create our future. And the Lovers came out. Now the Lovers could mean external lovers, but also you've got your feminine, masculine side, left, right, balance within ourselves, and knowing and loving ourselves, which also means a lot of compassion for ourselves through these times. I also got the Ten of Swords, overloaded, overburdened. You could see he's just pushing. Power versus Force is a book by David Hawkins, and in the book he goes over it's basically a chart of frequencies, and brings up the fact of, you know, courage being at the start of a higher frequency. Shame, fear, all those are the lower frequencies. So it's a reminder to not force things, but to stay present, stay calm, and be the Queen of Swords, which is honest, truthful, independent, right? And it says, your clear communication allows you to express what's best for everyone. So there we go. Let's do one like final pull on this Intuitive Whispers Oracle. Again, thanks to a subscriber, Jim, who recommended this. And let's get a final outcome on this for the month of November. Let's just say it's coming up. You know, we're in early the first week in November. And what's the outcome here going to be for us, Spirit? Hi, Sparty. Sparty's right here. Hi, baby. I love you. Oh, you're going to wink at me? Okay, let's get one more card. Okay. It's beautiful. The power of silence. And she's walking across a bridge. And what we're going through collectively and individually is a bridge to something better. See, it looks like a portal. She's moving right through. There's flowers blooming. Yeah, but she's also, I'm feeling, see your hat? Hold on to your hat. Hold on to your hat. And I know this is a little bit of controversy around this, but this kind of looks like a stargate, and there are some stars. It feels very cosmic. And this may be the bridge for us to becoming a different type of civilization. You know, when that's going to happen, we'll see. But the power of silence is staying in your heart, visualizing what we want to create. And knowing, keeping that faith that something better is coming. So, all right. Well, I will leave it at that. Sparty, you want to say goodbye? Come here. Come here. Come here, boy. You're such a good boy. Can you sit up? Good boy. Good boy. All right, come here. Up. Up. Good boy. All right. Have a great evening.